Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the NL East, the Phillies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 4-1. The Marlins combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the win in extra innings over the Cardinals 4-3. The Braves put together 10 total hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 8-2. The Chicago Cubs knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 9-8. The Pirates pounded out 17 hits in this one as they ran over the Reds 13-1. Tommy La Stella was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits, helping the Giants push past the Padres 6-2. The Yankees allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Orioles 2-0. The Rays grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road 7-6. The Kansas City Royals combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 7-3. The Tigers closer, number 37, earned his first career big league win on the mound, helping lead the Tigers past the Twins 6-4. The Angels hit 3 long balls as they got the home victory against the Astros 8-3. The Los Angeles Dodgers picked up 14 hits in total as they dismantled the A's 11-3. The Seattle Mariners got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-5. The Blue Jays put up 16 hits on the day as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 11-8. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Spencer Howard is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Striding in is Jeff McNeil. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
7:05.
0-1 pitch on its way. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Howard is just getting his big league pitching career underway, of course, but he did recently pick up his first and only win. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there, base hit.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, Matty D, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. McNeil is off of first with 2 away. 2-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Mets leave 1. It's the Mets 0, Phillies coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Taijuan Walker, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
So here is Shane Lewis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing. And when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way. And those young legs helped him get there, too.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Andrew McCutchen is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A man at third with one away. Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Another 0-2 coming. Breaking ball backs him off a bit. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. And now here is Michael Conforto. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Up top, it's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful, because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
This one is launched. Look at this. Back goes Harper, still going back. And gone up into the second deck. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. Second home run early in the year, as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Fouled away. And he'll step off and try and reset. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
J.D. Davis comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pops this one up. Hoskins is calling for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting
Next for the Mets, James McCann. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even now at 1-1. Last half of the second set to go. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now.
shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Pitch on the way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with 1 away now.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
As he takes a fast. Ball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up. Throw gets him, 2 down. And now in the box, Nick Maton trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And that's up and in for ball 1. Gregorius on third with 2 out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was...
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So now into the box is Taijuan Walker, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Modiak. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The center field.
Next, here is Brandon Nimmo. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets go down 1-2. So here now is the pitcher, Spencer Howard. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
Spencer.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Now another 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Shane Lewis tripled and later scored first time around.
Yeah, guys, that was the first triple of the year for him, and you got to believe it's not going to be his last. The way this guy can absolutely fly, any ball in the gap screams triple.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. All set for the start of the fourth. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1-1 the count now. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. All even now, 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Full count, 3-2.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. So here's Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moniak will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So next to bat will be Michael Conforto, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. 2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Throw won't get him. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Harper, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. Second home run early in the year, and the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat.
Third baseman.
A ball and no strikes. He popped out in his first trip. Now it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Stepping in now, James McCann, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Moniak. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Runner at first with two gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Taijuan Walker. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Davis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone.
17.
I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Rhys Hoskins is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. High and deep down the left field line.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. No balls and 1 strike. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And he misses with it. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Phillies shortstop in front of the count. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Chopped weakly to the left.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Down the left field line and deep.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. To 2-2 now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
1 out, base is empty, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Check to swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Nimmo stands at first with 1 out. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 2-2. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. Into the second deck and gone.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Brandon Kinsler gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into center field, line drive base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
To 1-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Here's another 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. Strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Mets 7 and the Phillies 1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Left side, but well foul. Moniak, a 22-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-1. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Stepping in next, Nick Maton.
Nick Maton.
First offering on its way. hard hit ball to short. One there. On to first to complete the double play. Adam Hazley gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Number 40, Adam.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney. Connor Brogdon gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Fouled off. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Taiwan.
Weak grounder down the line at third. He's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down. So here's Jeff McNeil. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Lifted the other way to left center. McCutchen is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Down. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Shane Lewis, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. 0-1 the count. The pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the Hein. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen, and good for him. Shane Lewis has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. Alonso is there, 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Next up is Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Harper.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
1-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. 1-2, here it comes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
The first baseman, number 17.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Into the box, Didi Gregorius. He doubled his last time through. First delivery to him. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And that's low, ball 4. So next to the plate for the Phils, Gene Segura. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer. Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Alec
attention,
Bohm.
please.
We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. First offering on its way as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Popped him up. Davis is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Maton backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The left field.
Next to stand in is Dominic Smith. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And that misses for ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. After it is McCutchen. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fastball just inside. Well hit out to straightaway center. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Nick Maton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
First pitch on the way. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Scooped up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. JT Realmuto steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
JT Realmuto.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Next to hit is Shane Lewis, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. First pitch of the AB now. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
2 balls and a strike now. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's one double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets one more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
That's it. Hang on for two.
Pulling up.
Into the box, Andrew McCutchen. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here. So Jojo Romero will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And quickly, there are two away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
At the plate now is J.D. Davis. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order goes. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew.
Grounded weakly toward third. Davis brings it in. And that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 3.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Looking up is Nimmo, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Edwin Diaz is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Luis Guillorme will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Rhys Hoskins is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The bat.
Next up, Didi Gregorius. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
0-1 count and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Phillies get 1 in the frame, courtesy of this solo home run. 9th inning straight. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, James McCann. Sam Coonrod enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And it's fouled away. Coonrod primarily attacks hitters with his sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground. And when he's on, you'll see a lot of ground balls.
Luis Guillorme comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Jeff McNeil is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Hoskins gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Seth Lugo enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 67.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring in Gene Segura.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Swing and a liner. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. McNeil's got it for 1. Back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
At the plate now, Nick Maton, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-1 to count. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped him up. He's got it, and the Mets are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. New York took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Taijuan Walker gets the win.